Hi, everybody. This is Carla Newson. Most of you know me as Ciecie of Cicie's World. And it is 2024. I'm starting all over again. My channel has been all over the place. I've talked to you about my new career as a licensed insurance agent, and this is going to kind of be a continuation of it. So I want to start the new year letting you guys know that I am going to be utilizing this channel not just for some lifestyle stuff, but primarily, but primarily to talk to you about investments, savings, budgeting, uh, product lines that can help you and your family to protect your family, to grow wealth, all of these things. So, I'm a little bit of a hot mess, but I am ready to give you guys a start. And um, I want to tell you the reason why I got into this field. Now, I had been living paycheck to paycheck. Then I got to the point I was living paycheck to Monday, and things were getting really bad. And I wanted to fix it. I wanted to fix myself because I knew it was a mindset. I knew I was repeating insanely over years, over decades, behaviors that I had allowed myself to get into when it came to spending, saving, investing, and all of the above, as many of you are. And when I found out that when I started researching how I could fix myself and my mindset, I realized so many others of us, particularly um, heads of household or who are single, no children, we have this what we think is disposable income because it's just us, and that's not true. It turns out as you get older, there's more people involved. There's family, extended family. You got to start taking care of your parents. Um, some of you get pets. You got to take care of your pets. That's expensive. Um, and there's just so many other expenses that come up. You may want to buy a house. You may want to buy a car. And if you are spending your money paycheck to paycheck and not saving money, you're ending up getting these things on credit. And then you end up with credit card debt. And that's a whole nother snowball effect of crazy and spending and financial stress. So I when I went to research what I was doing wrong, I realized that I needed more information. I started watching, well, you guessed it, YouTube videos. And one of the YouTube videos I started watching talked about the financial industry. And then I decided to become a licensed agent. It's a quick course. People think it's so extensive. It's a lot of information. If you're not used to studying, any college person could get a license and just have themselves a really nice side income as a person who's used to studying. So that's a great thing there. But just a few hours a day, within 4 days, 2 weeks, a month, you can get yourself a license. Once you get licensed, you then purchase license for other states, but you start off with your own state. Once I got licensed, I realized I needed more training because that's licensed agents. That's all about training. You're constantly getting training. You constantly have to stay motivated. And one of the motivational videos, educational videos I was watching, I ran into Cody Askins, and he was interviewing a Jacques Vaughn. Jacques Vaughn was fascinating to me. He grew his company so quick. He grew this agency in a matter of months, and I wanted to know how he did it. I contacted him, and I found out how he did it. Just by me asking questions, he was real cool. He was real slow. He answered, he helped me, and ended up recruiting me. And that's how I got into the company that is training me now and helping me to become a licensed agent that is really helping people and helping families. Now, let me tell you about some things. Now, I got notes written here, so you'll see me flipping paper. And I'm sorry about that, but like I said, I'm new at this, so I'm not a seasoned YouTuber. I am not a seasoned person who remembers scripting and so forth. But so a lot of these stats and so forth that I'm going to be bringing out, I'm reading. Now, we all know we went through a world impacting situation back in 2022, and people realized that protecting their families was their number one goal. They faced uncertainty. There was debt. There were credit cards problems, taxes. The list goes on and on. It's interesting that Capital One did a survey, and they found out that 73% of Americans were stressed out about their finances and what their life was going to be like financially. There was this thing called the Great Resignation or the Extraordinary Exodus. Now, that happened in 2021 when people in 2020 were locked down. They got a lot of that stress relief, but they also dealt with financial issues. Now, the stress release came with stress release of dealing with bosses, co-workers, because they were with their family, but then they had to deal with money, finances. How are we going to pay bills? And a lot of people started their own businesses, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that. But it's interesting that in 2021, 4.4 million Americans just walked off their jobs. Now, straying off the point because that's what I do. I think some of those people were affected by the illness and died, and they are not the people. The reasons for why these people left jobs is not done in this survey or not shown why they left their jobs. Just that these people were no longer working. So, um, in any event, it really caused people to rethink how they worked, how they lived. They wanted to balance the two. And so that is really what got people into entrepreneurship. And one of the areas that a lot of people got into were the areas that I got into, and that's the financial services industry because it is lucrative. It's helped create more millionaires than any other industry. Most estimates place financial services sector at 20 to 25% of the world's economy. That's breathtaking right there. And in the United States alone, the financial market is the largest liquid in the world. This industry provides the greatest assortment of financial products and tools which encourage consumers to manage their risk, and it represents 7.4% of the US gross domestic product. Now, if you understand what I've just said, that's huge. So, the demand of insurance in the United States in 1921, 46% of the people living in the United States didn't have any life insurance at all. 53% of those uninsured say that they are not sure or unsure of how much insurance they have and if it's enough for their needs. So the very nature of insurance is unique. While everyone is taking money, the estate, probate, taxes, family members, we, the licensed agents, the professionals, we're providing money. We're giving people money during a time where they've lost an income source, and we're replacing that. And that's a big deal because income loss can come from death, it can come from illness, it can come from car accidents, it could come from tripping and breaking your leg. And so what people don't realize is life insurance is that life. It helps the living to live financially to be able to care for a lot of things. And that's what I want to teach people. These products can help you if you're sick, if you get hurt, if you get chronically ill with chronically ill with anything from diabetes, blindness, cancer, your insurance policies can give you money to take care of bills, and not just medical bills, but pay your rent, your utilities, things of this nature. help you with your family expenses. So this is something that people don't realize, and I want to help people to be able to do that, to be able to look at these products and get themselves the proper financial needs, as well as educating them and and day to day things that they can do to manage their credit and so forth. So, what I would like, if anyone you know, if you yourself would like to look more into your finances, getting those together, call me. Let's get a final evaluation. In the description, I have my Calendly link, and there you can schedule an appointment with me. If that appointment time is not right for me, I will call you and schedule a time. You can email me to get in touch with me. But I really want you to take action to make 2024 a better year for you. Because truth of it is, things are changing. The world is changing, and it is not changing for the better. The economy, you guys see it. Don't be blind to it. You see inflation rising. You see world events that are happening, and it is changing not just our economy, but what's available to us. The grocery stores are getting more limited. Products are coming off the shelves because they are not being able to be resourced from other areas because of the wars, the tsunamis, the earthquakes, the floods, the mass fires. These things are hitting us, and our products are not good. They're not like they used to be. We're not getting the freshness, the organicness, the realness of plants and animals. We're getting chemically grown food that's made to look and taste like what we are used to. And the quality of fast food, slow food, is really going down. And even it's becoming harder to grow our own really quality food with the genetic integration of seeds and chemicals to make these things to fill our bellies, keep us satisfied, but it's killing us. So I'm not going to go on a rampage about food and clothing and things of that nature that is really changing. I just want you to know I'm here for you. I want you to take the steps. I would like as many of you who are interested in becoming financial advisors, licensed agents, big part of the program to really help people. With that being said, I'm going to warm up my tea. I'm drinking matcha this year. I'm getting off of coffee, going to more drinking water with roots like turmeric and garlic and ginger to try and control the inflammation that happens in my body that gives me pain. And I'll talk a little bit about those things too as I continue forward. So this video was done on a webcam. My next ones are going to be done on a camera so that the quality is better. But I just wanted to get something started for you all. I wanted to start talking to my community out there. I miss you guys. I want to grow my community, talk to people who are interested in what I'm interested in. Because, yeah, I am obsessed with helping you. And so I'm going to let you go. And until next time, keep smiling.